Hey guys, so today was good. Today okay, like Miss Miller texted us this morning and said, "Hey, I can't be there today. Briannon's germs must have gotten to me because apparently she wasn't feeling too well. So she wasn't there. We had a sub, and because of the sub, we just were in the lab practicing our skill. Second period, I had the second part of my EOC. It was really short, and we had a long time to do it. It was like 15 questions, and we had 50 minutes. So, I got done in the first 20, maybe half hour, and then the rest of the time I'm literally thinking, or trying to sleep. Because, I did not get much sleep last night. I'm gonna get a ton more tonight. It's not even 11 o'clock yet, and yeah. Um, Third period, we did not a scavenger hunt, we did Quizlet Live the entire period, which I actually really enjoy Quizlet Live because you're paired up into teams of 3 or 4, and it's actually pretty interesting, and I hate group work, but this I like. And then I actually left like 2 minutes before the end of third period, and for some reason they marked me absent, God knows what. But that's because I had to go see the doctor about the cyst behind my maxillary cavity, and pretty much all they could do right now is they gave me a an inhalant, fluticasone. I think I'm saying that right, or fluticasone or something. It's just like nasal spray. You spray it up your nose. 2 sprays per side once a day, and then they gave me amoxicillin to take because they're thinking, maybe it'll just break it down, we won't have to do surgery. So they're hoping that may do it. They were going to put me on a steroid, however, with my past history of NSAIDs and GI bleeds, they just said, we're just not going to do that. That being said, what I mean is, because of my back problems, I have, I have hyperlordosis, meaning that my lumbar spine bends in too far, and your lumbar spine is your lowest spine before your coccyx and tailbone. So, like, you have your cervical spine, and then your, oh crap, I can't even think. Cervical spine, thoracic spine, and then your lumbar spine. And then you have your coccyx and tailbone, and, like, there's one other bone there, but I just can't think of the name of it. It starts with an S. My mom has problems with it. Can't think. Anyway. So yeah, mine specifically actually bends in at least 2 inches too far. Your lumbar spine, to be more specific, is the one part of your spine that has a slight curve at the base of your back. And instead of mine just curving like this, mine curves in more like this. So it actually makes my stomach protrude, my butt perk out, and it pinches my nerves, which is very painful, but stuff. Like life, crap happens. Recently it hasn't been so bad. However, doctors had prescribed me NSAIDs for the pain for it before. And if you don't know what an NSAID is, it's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. Pretty much similar to that of Advil, except it's prescription strength. The thing about them is, although yes, they helped, they caused my GI tract, my gastrointestinal tract, to bleed. So, when you go to the bathroom and you go to flush, you look down and you just see this giant pool of bright red blood. That's not a good thing. That's not fun, and you just start to freak out like, holy crap. Especially if you're a female, you're like, okay, I'm not on my period, I'm not going through menopause, I'm not whatevering. So it's like, okay, this is not okay. I have to go see a doctor about that. And for me specifically, I think I was having GI bleeds for about a week and a half. before I actually got to go see the doctor, just because they were so booked. So, fun. And they said that just because of my reaction with NSAIDs before, they were not going to put me on the steroid because they were afraid it may cause the same thing, if not worse. So yeah, then Mom and I went to Walmart. I got pretty much an off-brand pair of Spanx to wear with my dress. And speaking of dresses, I changed my prom dress. I was going to wear my green one that we paid like $70 to get altered. However, I've had that dress since 6th grade, and it's never been comfortable. I can never feel like I can breathe in it, because of the way it does fit. It's meant to be like extraordinarily tight around the stomach, and I just don't like that. Instead, I'd rather have something that was more flattering to my entire body, rather than just one portion. So I'm wearing my black dress, the one I wore for Grandma's wedding, and yeah, it's really comfortable all the way down. It has a slip under it. I can wear my Spanx with it. And to be honest, the only reason I got Spanx is because I hate wearing a dress unless I can wear shorts under it. So, it works because it has kind of a built-in shorts. Because they're a little bit longer than boy shorts as far as the leg goes. Like, they go not quite down to your mid-thigh. So, fun. The dress itself goes about down to my knees. It's very, think Tinkerbell style, but it's black and it has bling up here. I'm gonna be wearing, like, silver studs. I'm still gonna be wearing my same heels, but, yeah, fun. Then after we got the Spanx, Mom brought me back to school, and then I went inside, turned in my note, literally got to school 5 minutes before class completely let out. So I just waited there for Grace and Emma, because when we were there, Mom saw this basket full of stickers, and she said, "Here's one for you. It's a Beauty and the Beast one." And then she gave me one, a Batman one. It has the little Batman symbol, and it says, "Here's one for Emma." And I said, "Okay, give me the Ariel one." "Why?" "For Grace." "Okay, here you go." So, went to school, gave them those, and they both freaked out. They're like, "Oh my god, yay!" So, yeah. I'm trying to think. Came home, went to the store, came back home, tried anchovies for the first time. They are very, very salty. However, as long as you're not eating them by themselves, they're really not horrible. They're just extraordinarily salty. Like, oh my god, they are almost ungodly as far as saltiness goes. Anyway, yeah. I guess I will just talk to you guys later. See ya.